right now from KTAB News, your local election headquarters. This is Big Country Politics.
Thank you for being here for Big Country Politics. I'm Victor Sotelo. We start with news from the Taylor County Expo. Now that construction is complete, the Taylor County Expo Center has their sights on bringing in more live music and entertainment from big names. The Coliseum was only available for 16 weeks out of the year because the Telecom Arena had not been built yet. Now that it is, the dirt is out of the Coliseum, making the Coliseum available for 15 weekends or 52 weekends out of the year. Our Marley Capper has the story.
More live concerts and entertainment.
Many people in Abilene will tell you that it's been so many years since we've had good concerts, and they're right. It has been.
Are soon coming to the Taylor County Coliseum.
All of the facilities are functional now.
It's been a long time coming for the Taylor County Expo Center's master plan.
This is where the old livestock barn used to be every day of the year rather than, being used part of the year for certain things.
From renovations to lots of construction. General Manager Rochelle Johnson says the Coliseum is available 52 times a year now.
And so we've been able to bring in many more horse shows, livestock shows that we never had before.
Since before the arena was built, they had to hold dirt events in the Coliseum, now making room for live events.
For what we had to spend for this project, which was considerable.
Project manager for the master plan, Brandon Young, says he's happy with what they were able to accomplish.
Mind you, it's a $55 million project. We were able to get a lot done.
And Johnson says the new renovations will help with revenue.
I think that we can see an increase by 200% in the revenue generated for the community,
which will further expand economic opportunities for the city of Abilene and for Taylor County.
And coming up later on in the show, we sit down for an interview with Rochelle Johnson. She is with the Expo, and we'll talk about the progress there. Now to our Eye on the Big Country. Recently, we reported on the resignation of Eastland County Sheriff Chad Roberts. A familiar replacement was found. Jason Weger was sworn in as the Eastland County Sheriff 6 weeks ago, and KTAB's Noah McKinney caught up with the sheriff.
It's been fast and furious 6 weeks. I'm trying to get my feet up underneath me.
Jason Weger has been with Eastland County for 25 years, serving various roles in Eastland, Ranger, Rising Star, and Cisco.
I've worked with all the chiefs before at some point or another. I've worked for a couple of them.
He's now filling the vacancy left by Eastland's last sheriff, Chad Roberts, who resigned on May 24th following the discovery of what he called an error of judgment during his time working for the city of Ranger.
I don't want to badmouth anybody or his name has been dragged through the mud enough without me doing it.
Weger would rather focus not on the past, but what can be done for the county's future.
And we're really trying to get back to a sense of we're all in this together kind of thing.
Pushing the community to work better together and leading by example with his county dispatch modernization program.
I'm in the middle of a bid process on computer-aided dispatch systems, which is a computer program that will take all the programs and put it together into one.
Weger believes centralizing all department records to be easily searchable through their already shared dispatch will streamline the more difficult parts of some investigations.
It's all the same individuals, Crime doesn't just stay inside the city limits.
Giving each department a wider view of the county.
So if we can share that information more, the better. And the more information we can get from dispatch in real time, the better.
A better department for a better Eastland County.
I think that when the communities are working together that they can do great things.
And Sheriff Weger says he was honored to be considered or appointed by the county commissioner, and he plans to run for re-election for his position when it comes up in December of 2022. All right, staying with our police theme, ACU swearing in a new addition to the ACU campus, but he's a familiar face to the campus. This last week, the new chief of police for ACU sworn in, Jason Ellis, coming from the Frisco Police Department, but he's already made the rounds on ACU. A 1998 graduate from ACU, he also holds a master's degree from SMU and worked with the Frisco Police Department for most of his 23 years in law enforcement.
Just to be on a Christian environment in a small campus in Abilene, Texas, which is amazing. We just love Abilene itself. I can't even describe it. I've been telling people, pinch me, please.
Also in attendance when he was sworn in was Abilene Police Chief Dudley, Sheriff Ricky Bishop, and of course ACU's K-9 Fritter. Ellis says he's glad to be returning to Abilene Christian University for his new role, where he and his wife both graduated. All right, when we come back here on Big Country Politics, a conversation with Taylor County Expo General Manager Rochelle Johnson about their recent growth and what is still to come. We're back in 2 minutes.
Big Country Politics on KTAB continues.
All right, welcome back to Big Country Politics. We're joined by Rochelle Johnson, who is the General Manager over at the Expo Center. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Victor.
Well, we wanted to have you in because we had a big update that we all saw at the County Commissioners meeting last week, and we just wanted to discuss that with you because we heard something interesting there that you guys are now going to go after live music because we have that opportunity now. Tell us about that.
Well, when the Coliseum was originally built in 1969, that was the intention, was live music. And you can come out to our office and see the wall of fame of all the different entertainers that had been there.
Well, we always hear about all the entertainers. We used to have so much live music. So and so was here. Elvis. All we hear those stories.
That's right. Well, and then as time progressed, and we had hockey come in and football and different things like that, we stopped having as many entertainers. We kind of got off of the circuit, if you will, of having big entertainers here because we had dirt events, and then we had hockey that took up 32 dates in the facility and so forth. And then it's just hard to get back in that mode. Along with the fact that the Coliseum, because of the dirt in and out, had just made the facility so nasty it was embarrassing to rent.
Well, just so people know, when we did have a dirt event, horses, equine, any of that stuff, rodeo, you guys would have to haul in dirt to the Coliseum, hold the event, all the dust kicking up and everything, monster truck shows, all of that stuff, and then when it was over, you guys have to haul it out.
Right.
To get back to the concrete.
That's right. And the county actually did that for us free of charge, which was a great savings, because to round trip that dirt is about a $15,000 expense if you try to go to a private carrier, probably more now. And so nobody wants to pay for that. You don't make that much money on concerts, and promoters don't want to pay for that. So we really stopped doing a lot of events because of the dirt events that had come along, which are very profitable for the community at large in terms of the economic benefit.
Sure.
So it was really great to have all of the changes, the updates to the facility, because it allowed us to move all of the dirt events to the Taylor Telecom Arena and First Financial Pavilion and Guitar Arena because they're centrally located together and can be used in conjunction with one another very easily. And it opened up the Coliseum for year-round events. So not only are we looking forward to bringing live concerts back to the Coliseum on a regular basis, but we've got a comedian booked in December. I'm working with another group for a different comedian in the spring. And of course we have the dog show in there. There's the opportunity for conventions that don't work down at the convention center. So we're looking to do a lot of different things in the Coliseum.
Well, and you mentioned these three other arenas that have recently been built. There's Taylor Telecom, there's the Guitar Arena, and then there is
First Financial Pavilion.
First Financial Pavilion. Let's start off with the First Financial Pavilion. What that is specifically for?
Well, when it was first thought of, it was specifically going to be a livestock show arena and then a stalling facility. But what has happened from the moment that it was completed, it has turned into a competition arena as well. And so High School Rodeo was the first one that came in and said, well, gosh, we don't want to just put stalls in here to be able to put extra horses. We want to be able to compete here. And so it can be two full competition arenas that are the same size as Taylor Telecom Arena and Guitar Arena. So that leaves us with four arenas. We can put 520 some stalls in there, and it just is very versatile. And it was the first facility completed in 2018. Along with that, the Guitar Arena, which used to be the covered outdoor arena, was renovated during that time, and some lean-tos, as architects call them.
Those are the extra little things on the sides?
Yes, that are just just buildings.
I learned that this last week. Yeah.
Well, they're buildings all in themselves, you know.
Sure.
And when I think of lean-to, I don't think of anything that fancy. But that was all completed in 2018, and then we started immediately on the Taylor Telecom Arena, and it was completed last year in 2020 in April. And of course, we didn't get to use it immediately because of COVID, but we did have the high school rodeo in there as the first event in June of 2020, and it was in a very abbreviated form. But we've just stayed busy ever since then with that Taylor Telecom Arena. It's been one of the best assets, not only to Abilene, but to this part of the country.
Well, and now that you have these 3 other facilities, and like we said, that clears up space over at the Coliseum itself, the one we all see when we're driving by. And it went from only available 16 weekends out of the year. Now it's available 52 weekends out of the year. I mean, it's wide open.
It's wide open, and that's really a great thing. It just gives us the opportunity to do so many more things. There was a lot of business that I turned away because it just wasn't feasible financially to have that event in. And so now we can bring in wrestling, we can bring in concerts, conventions, comedians, just anything.
Well, in those kind of events, you were saying you had to kind of not either search for them or turn them away, but I bet you were even having to turn away some other rodeo events that you're not having to do that
No,
now.
I don't have to turn away anything except for having the availability of dates on the calendar. And so that's been the big thing, even with the new facilities. We're booked up. We are booked up.
Well, let me ask you this, because while everybody else was shut down, Taylor County Expo was steadfast on holding events.
Yes, sir.
And everybody knew that.
Yes, sir.
Did that benefit us in the long run with people being aware of us and some of these events coming here for the first time and deciding to stay?
That's correct. That's exactly what has happened. We had the steer show that happened last July, and that was the first event that was really a result of Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo canceling in March of 2020. That show came to us in July of last year. We've got another steer show coming a couple of weeks this year. They also brought another show to us in February, another big steer show. So that's brand new business. And the great thing, you know, horse shows bring in a lot of people and rent RVs. Stock shows, these steer shows are renting hotel rooms, eating out in restaurants, all sorts of things. And so it's still an agriculture business, but it's a completely different impact on our community, and it's wonderful. And so we're very fortunate.
You can pretty much drive by there any weekend. There's something going on there at the Expo Center.
Yes, sir. And it's really a good thing. We have building rentals that are for parties, wedding receptions, quinceañeras, and then we also have
the little things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just try to do everything. One of the things that you and I had mentioned before is that during COVID, the county used the facility for jury selection.
And I want to talk about that. They're gonna make us go to commercial.
Oh my goodness.
But when we come back, I want to talk about that because that's so interesting.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back on Big Country Politics with more from Rochelle Johnson with the Expo Center. We'll be right back.
Big Country Politics on KTAB continues.
Welcome back to Big Country Politics. We're talking all things Taylor County Expo with Rochelle Johnson, General Manager out there. And before we went to break, you mentioned that the name of the game out there is space, and that was really the name of the game during the lockdown. So the Expo was used for a couple of things that were really not expected, right? Including jury selection. And shot clinics.
Yes, we did have one shot clinic out there, and then they went downtown to the convention center. But that was great to have that opportunity for people to come out to the round building. It was large enough that they were able to keep people, socially distanced and so forth. And then with the jury duty, for a long time, court was closed down, and we were coming up on a lot of, issues with the criminals going to be let free because they hadn't had their day in court. And so the judges came to us, Judge Thomas Wheeler came to us and asked us to see what we could do. And so we had the opportunity of all 3 buildings because, of course, we weren't having private parties at that time. And so they were available. They had a work crews come in and set them up on Sunday, and then they would have jury duty on Mondays. And
it was
worked
so
out well.
surreal. I attended one of those, and I mean, not the jurors, but the people who were being selected had to go through metal detectors. It was just like a courtroom, except socially distanced. There was a judge there. The attorneys were there. They were asking questions. They were doing everything they did at the courthouse there, socially distanced in a huge room.
Right. It was really neat, and it was great. We were happy to be able to use the Expo Center for that, to continue to have life as usual going on, and so we were proud that Judge Wheeler came to us and offered us that opportunity to play a part.
Well, and next, because I want to be able to get to it, because I'm sure you're already getting questions about the biggest event that people are looking forward to is the West Texas Fair and Rodeo.
Yes.
Tell us about that. You said the same format as last year.
The same format as last year. We did make a change last year because of COVID, in trying to spread out our stock shows, because of course that's where a lot of people are really gathered together. And so we spread those out over 3 weekends last year. So we started on Labor Day weekend and had shows Labor Day weekend, then the next weekend, and the next weekend, rather than just having shows over the 9 days of the fair. And it worked out really well because it allowed for a much less stressful arrival time for all of the exhibitors and the animals. It allowed for better traffic flow and so forth. And so we're going to continue with that this year. And I think that that's going to be a great hit. We did see our livestock shows increase last year because so many other shows had canceled. And so we had a lot of people that had never been to Abilene, Texas for a livestock show. We had folks from South Texas that came up. I talked to several ag teachers that said, we've never been here, but we were so happy to have a stock show to come to. So we feel like we're going to have a great turnout in our livestock shows this year. And of course, that's what the Expo Center is mainly about, is the promotion of agriculture. But we're also going to have the carnival, and then all of our trade show and food vendors and that type of stuff. But that's just going to be over the regular 10 days, starting with Sneak a Peek on the first Thursday after Labor Day. So we've opened up our creative arts entries. People can go online and enter their...
They can already do that.
They can already do that. Cooking, quilting, sewing, all of those hobbies and crafts and so forth. So that's all of those entries are available online, and we hope that people participate in that. And of course, we'll have the Carnival Americana back this year. Last year, they did not have as many rides as they normally do, simply because we were trying to spread them out, spread the rides out, and they did a really good job of complying with keeping the rides clean and so forth. They did actually have a lot of subcontractor carnivals that brought in one ride or something, and so we actually had some rides last year that would normally have been at the Houston Sock Show and Rodeo. Or
I remember a mention of that.
Yes,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we were really lucky last year that Alan Cockerham with Carnival Americana was able to pull together a good event for us there. But they'll be back this year and have the number of rides that we're all used to seeing. I know a lot of people comment because of the changes that we've made in terms of the landscape out there, that the carnival seems smaller, and it is in the same square footage. It's just not in that U shape that we used to have. So it's just set up differently, and it makes people think it's smaller.
Well, and I tell you now, the midway is nice and smooth. It's nice to walk there, not all the dust coming up. Exactly. As far as the expo, I mean, is it done out there? Are we complete as far as the construction goes?
We are complete as far as the $55 million bond election. Let me put it that way. We're never finished,
absolutely.
But yes, sir, we finished with the Coliseum in May, and so technically construction's finished right now.
And real quick, just to bring it back full circle, going after the live music, you mentioned something. We were kind of off the circuit when it comes to that. And when you start going after those events again, and I guess managers, even the entertainment, becomes aware of it back on the circuit. Is that how that works?
That's what it is. We work with a lot of booking agents and a lot of just businesses in the Nashville area that's what they do. They promote concerts, and we worked with some folks out of the Austin area as well, and so it's a matter of contacting them, getting our facility back in front of them, letting them know that it's been renovated, because was a really big issue, and
they look at that.
Definitely they want the artists to come in and feel comfortable in a facility, not coming in to sit in a dressing room that has manure in it. So
because those were redone, right? All the dressing rooms
the
were
dressing
redone?
rooms, everything. It is just fantastic. I'd love to take everybody on a tour of the facility.
Oh, we'll have to take you up on that.
Yes, please do. But anyway, we just, are making contact with the different booking agents as well as promotion companies and letting them know that we're back open for business and working with them on dates for different
I'm
events.
gonna put you on the spot. When's our first concert?
Well, we had Trace Adkins back in
Yeah,
May,
we
and
did.
then we just had Josh Abbott, July 2nd. We are going to be announcing some concerts here in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome. We have less than a minute left. Anything that I left out that you want to?
Well, I always want to just make sure and let the citizens of Taylor County know how much we appreciate them, because this would not have happened without their trust in the Commissioner's Court as well as the Expo Center Board of Directors and staff to make these changes to the facility. And it's just very important to me that they know how much we appreciate that, because yes, it's our livelihood, but it is the livelihood of our community as well.
What's the next big show you got? A stock show? And what's
my
the next
goodness,
big thing?
we've got the Pump Jack Quarter Horse Show coming in next Tuesday, and it'll be there for 6 days. And then right after that, we've got a big steer show with 1,300 head of steers. Then we have the youth bull riding finals, and then we have a bunch of little small events, and then we have that big West Texas Fair and Rodeo.
All right, lots of things coming up over at the Taylor County Expo Center. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Victor. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be back on Big Country Politics.
Big Country Politics on KTAB continues.
Well, it's been 11 years since we lost Officer Rodney Holder of the Abilene Police Department in the line of duty. And now in its 10th year, the Guns and Hoses Blood Drive had hundreds of donors this last week in his memory. And one of the most special donors to pick a side was Holder's own son, Kyler, able to finally donate in his father's blood drive for the first time. Tyler Henderson talked with Kyler and his mom, Anne Marie, about this special time.
Hey, 120.4.
For most, 120.4 is just a number.
When I stepped on that scale,
But for Kyler Holder, it's a number he's wanted to see for a very long time.
I was giddy.
It marks the first time in 10 years he's able to donate in Guns versus Hoses,
I've met all of the other qualifications except for my weight.
a blood drive created in honor of his father who passed away in the line of duty.
It means so much. I am so excited to have done it.
His mother, Anne Marie Holder, also gave blood.
It would mean a lot to Rodney to know that this is being done.
And experience the excitement with her son.
I brought him a meal so he could bulk up and get to that 120.
A McDonald's meal with chicken nuggets and a large fry.
I was stuffing my face with McDonald's, hoping I could get to 120.
And he did, all while proudly donning his father's traffic vest.
Has worn it. I would say he may be to the point where he's worn it more than Rodney wore it.
All right, and that does it for this week's Big Country Politics. Join us next week for the latest political headlines and news from across the nation, state, and the Big Country. And join us next week, same time, same place, for Big Country Politics. Thanks for watching.